Hello and welcome on my YouTube channel. Welcome on the Cybersecurity World. My name is Cordula Berg and here you get the best tips for your cybersecurity strategy and how you can stay safe online. And in today's video I have a presentation for small businesses that's the best tools and the best strategies about under $100 or under 100 euros. The same, under 100 pounds of course, for the UK and yes, I think UK have pounds. In this presentation, we have dollars, the best tools and the best security strategies under $100. Affordable, practical security that protects your business, no IT background needed. The presentation is generated with the Gamma tool AI. The design is not the best, but interesting is the topic and the content. So we go to the next. Why small businesses are targeted. Small businesses are always interesting for hackers and cybercrimes because they have data, they have interesting things, they have the employees, all interesting for hackers. SMBs are attractive because they often have weaker defenses, simply weakness, big impact. Most attacks exploit basic vulnerabilities, weak passwords, of course. They have credit cards. And there's all the things that are interesting for cybercriminals. Perhaps software also, yes. Accounts and employers, all the things that are interesting for cybercriminals, of course, yes. And security doesn't have a cost or opportunity. Effective protection is with reach. Many critical measures are free or cost under $100 per month. Here is now euros, but dollars or pounds are always integrated. We talked about strategies and tools under 100. They're not expensive. They are affordable and interesting for small business, of course. For big businesses, it's not so good. You can use this tools free. You can use cheaper tools, but I think big businesses have other tools as in this presentation. Sorry, of course. Yes. So small businesses are interesting for hackers, and they can have a good cybersecurity strategy. They can have a secure and safe cyber strategy with this next tools, with this next strategies in this presentation. Yes, the first is a password manager. I have often talked about this in this channel and on my blog. A password manager stores, generates, and auto-files strong, unique passwords so you never misuse or get one again. The best password manager, in my opinion, for business is Keeper. I use Keeper by myself. It's the best for businesses. It's the best for home office, for personal. There are some other good password manager like KeysPass, Broken, or NordPass. This password manager have all a free account. You can use by free, and they are affordable for businesses, for small businesses, and for SMBs. Yes, SMEs. Sorry, and they cost so $5 by the month or $10 by the month. I cannot say it here. €5, $5. That's one password, that's keys passwords, all have different strategy, different prices. So you can say $10 for business password managers. But you can use it free password manager also on a business, of course, yes. You must not say, I need this Bit1 or one password or a Keeper, whatever, for $10. A Keeper is very expensive, of course. You can use it, but you not must use it. I recommend a password manager for business and for personal, of course, because it's better to manage your passwords by a password manager. It's easier. You have all passwords in one places, and you can take the autofile function to get it on a website and must not give it in your password. Use a store password securely, of course. Generate a unique, strong password. Better sentences. A long password phrase. Prevent password reuse across accounts. Prevent password, yes, across accounts. The topic of this presentation is use a strong password manager and a strong master password. The ASP password is not so important, of course. They're a little bit important, yes, but the important things is the master password in a strong password manager. There are a lot on the market. You can see it here in the presentation. It's only 3 or 4, but there are more as 10 password managers that you can use free or really cheap, and they are for businesses and for personal users for all. Now we have the 2-3-1 backup rule. That's interesting for businesses. You need this if you get it attacked on a ransomware or by a hacker. If you not have a backup, it's terrible. But I mean, that's where's the self again for personal. If you not have a backup, I can tell it by myself. I have only USB, and there was all my data, all my pictures, all was on this USB, and the USB was broken. I have no backup, no hard drive, no other laptop, no cloud. There was no backup on assets, so only this USB stick. What's happened? All data was lost. I have not a backup, and the USB stick was broken. So in a business, it's terrible. It's chaos. You need a backup rule, and this is the 3 copies of all your data, all your pictures, all your videos, all contents, restore ready in 2 medias. I recommend a USB or hard drive, laptops, of course, or computers, and the cloud, of course. If you have a backup in the cloud, it's good, and hard drives, USBs, that's better than nothing. They say 2-3-1 because you have 3 copies and 2 medias. And you cannot restore everyone every time on offsite. Let's see a really great infographic that you can see it, what you needed. Data loss can be the wasting. A reliable backup strategy ensure you can recover quickly from ransomware, hardware failure, or intentional deletion. Yes, I have said this is the best if you get it attacked on a ransomware and you have this backup. You can say, do what you want, we have backups. Yes, you can just really say it so, because there can nothing happen it. When Jay encrypted this data and you say, we have backup, we are on a secure side, that's the best what you can do it. Yes, the backup can be not right, there are many errors perhaps, but in a rule, there is the backup that works, that runs, and you can play on this backup on your computer. Key reminder, test your backups. That's what I tell you. Regularly, a backup you cannot restore is no backup at all. You must restore on every time, on every laptop, on every computer, or in the cloud. Tested this, is nothing happened. You have no ransomware attack, you have no hackers tested it before. Following the 2-3-1 rule means you always have clean copy of your data, even if your location is compromised. Yes, you need always have these backups for yourself and for your business, of course. So now we have to enable multi-factor authentication. I have talked it often about this, not so often on my YouTube channel, but often on my blog, Microsoft Authenticator. There are Proton Authenticator and Google Authenticator. All apps have this. I don't use the multi-factor authentication. And this is, the background is that I have used it on LastPass and I get not insight in LastPass. I have know the SMS, know the code, know the number, and it can happen at always on Google Authenticator or Microsoft Authenticator. You need always the right email address, the right number, and the right code that you get inside. And yes, that's secure. That's really secure for password manager or for other logins per email. But what's happened, you cannot get logged in if you have lost this login details. Authentication, yes, that means cloud-backed multi-device support ideal for Teams. And yes, you can use it, you must not use it. It's not really secure. If you use a strong master password, it's enough. Or how is this other name? Pass keys. I don't use pass keys. I don't remember me about the name because I not use this pass keys, but it's a other choice. You not to use the multi-factor authentication. You can use pass keys or a strong master password and a strong password manager, of course. But if you notice, Keeper have this multi-factor authentication also. This have all password manager, and it's a really secure thing. One on the highest impact security improvements available at almost zero cost. Employ security awareness. That's the important things, in my opinion. Important as password manager, as antivirus software, or a secure browser. I have talked about this in the last time very often. But the secure thing is in a business, of course, to employ the awareness, cybersecurity awareness. You people often first line of defense and the first target. Training staff to recognize the threats dramatically reduces risks. Let's say this presentation, this topic is you must education your peoples, your employers, that she know it about what's cybersecurity news, what's cybersecurity gaps, what's always happening in the cybersecurity landscape. What's malware? What's the actually malware? What's actually worms? What's a AI worm? All these things that you education have you an education for your employees, and spot phishing emails, verify unexpected requests. She should know what's our phishing email, and that she not click it on all links, on all attachment, that you can tell your employees. They should know this. Report suspicious messages, keep software updated. All the things that you say to your employees in your business, that say updated on Windows, that say updated on programs, let's say now what is a phishing mail, what can happen when stranger get a USB and laptop, and all the things. Yes, you can do this if you read some blogs or watching my YouTube channel and other YouTube channel. That's the free education for your employees. But there are some other good things that you can train your employees, train with mentors, train with coachings, with courses that they are on an actually updated stand. And that you know what's the gaps and the vulnerabilities in 2026 through AI. Use secure email gateways. Email is the most common attack vector. A secure email gateway filters threats before they ever reach your inbox. Yes, I have said this in the last presentation. The spam filtering, mail detection, and phishing protection, and business continuity. All antivirus software like Avast, Avira, and Kaspersky have this spam filtering, this phishing protection. I think Windows Defender have this also at 2026. I'm not sure by phishing protection, but announced by malware detection and spam filtering. And the Edge browser, of course, the business continuity keeps inboxes clean and stays productive. That means that you have a good clean Outlook or Gmail, that you have a spam filter, that you know what is a phishing email, phishing protection, that your antivirus software see this is a phishing protection from a bank or from a other institution, malware detection, that you see that's malware, that's a virus, that's a worms, and that antivirus software can here block this. And spam filtering means that block unread and malicious emails. Yes, of course, all the same emails, they're not good for you and your business, malware, of course, and phishing, that you can block this by antivirus software. And that employees, of course, this now what this is. Even a small team benefit from enterprise-grade email protection at a fraction of the cost. Not so interesting. What have we here? Microsoft Defender for Office. I think he mean Microsoft Outlook. Defender have this, yes, of course, but it's must integration in Outlook, is integration in Outlook. And you can use this phishing protection and spam filtering in Outlook, only in Outlook if you use Windows Defender, of course. Brothpoint, SNTS, Mimecast, Spam Titan. I don't know what's this. Perhaps tools and software, but for us important is that works in Outlook, that's work in Gmail, that's work in Proton. I don't know what's in, they use a UK for email provider, but the important is Outlook and Gmail, and they have the malware detection, they have the spam filtering and the phishing protection and business continuity. Of course, the three first always have all email providers, and they should have this in 2026 because there was always better AI generated phishing emails. And some people cannot see it. Is this a phishing email or is this really my bank account? Is this really a business partner of us or is this a phishing protection? So the next presentation, the next slide is more low-cost security improvements. Automatic software updates, of course, it means that you get always the newest updates from Windows 11, or from your browser, Firefox, Chrome, Microsoft Edge, or other browser. Endpoint protection means that you have an antivirus and malware every devices for business, for small business, or for medium business, or perhaps for enterprise business. That's your choice. You can use this. You can use a free antivirus like Avast and Avira. It's not so good, of course, but it's not bad. It's always the background. Is it a small businesses with 10 people? Is this okay? Is it a small businesses with 50 or 100 people? I would say use a small business at premium and enterprise. Antivirus software, sorry, of course. Antivirus software like Bitdefender, Premium, or Malware Bits, and all the names. Kaspersky is very important, but the background with Russia, Nerdner, and Windows Defender did I not recommend for business, of course, not in 2026, not for small businesses and not for bigger businesses, because it's gave a problem in the last time in the past. Now, once again, Windows Defender have gaps and vulnerabilities, and hackers can use this to get in your laptop, in your Windows, and now have this Windows 11 a patch. It's fixed now, but Windows Defender has always problems. So the next is remove unused accounts, delete or disable accounts for former employees and unused services. That means that you use one admin and all accounts have this other account and you have only one admin. And the next is browser security. Use a secure browser. That's, of course, that's clear. Secure browser is Chrome, of course, Microsoft Edge and Brave. Firefox is not secure. I have told you this in the last video. Yes, I know there are more gaps and threads in Chrome and Edge. Also, 400 exactly in 400 in Firefox through Anthropic's Claude Mythos or Fable, and that's where the next month more as 400, believe me. But the browser Chrome is secure in 2026, and I think Firefox must do a lot of work to get secure. Device encryption, protect data and laptops and mobiles if devices are lost or stolen. That means that you have protect data. We have talked about a backup. If your laptop or mobile phone is stolen, you have a backup. If you have encryption, you can do this that you now protect data, laptops, mobiles, if devices are lost or stolen. That you know what you can use it. You can this device encryption. The least privileged access is grant employees only the access they need, nothing more. Least privileged access. I think that means all you use a laptop that you know where it is, that you have encryption, you know where this laptop is, and you can get on your data. The last privileged access is the same like this. You have one access point for your businesses, for your employees. They have only one access point on your laptop. And the other not are admins. All work it on this workspace, but you have only one or two admins. That's my opinion. That's what that means. And it's a little bit all get it inside the circle automatic software updates, endpoint protection, antivirus software, browser security. That's are all good for a great cybersecurity strategy, that you have all these things, use all these things, and yeah, you stay secure if you updates, if you have updates, if you actually your businesses, if you use a secure browser, if you use antivirus software, and if you get it only one admin. Estimated monthly costs. That's the last slide. We have here password manager. Now here there's an euro, sorry, but you can think that's in dollar or in pound. That's the same. Password manager cost say are free, of course. Yes, £5 or $5. €5 for personal, of course. For business, it's a little bit more expensive. I say $10 per month. Some say $15 per month. That's for business. A backup solution, yes, $10 per month. I say $20 per month. And multi-factor authentication, it's free. It's in all password manager and all tools free, and you can use the free apps. Security awareness training, it's free. We have talked about this. You can read blogs. Your employers can read blogs. They can read books. They can watch videos on YouTube and on Udemy. $20, of course. And you can get a mentorship by myself. That's $400. You can get a mentorship by a other cultural mentor. That's cost $2,000 perhaps. And there are no limits. Free and more as $2,000. I'm not sure, that's only an example, but you see it. It's free and you can pay more. Email protection per user, that's cost $2, of course, and more is $10. Yes, that's only here example, of course. But you can say you get it a free password manager, you get it a free antivirus, you get it always free for small business, of course. And you can get it about $10. But the important fact here is you should use a password manager, you should use a backup solution, and a multi-factor authentication is optional. You can use a security awareness training. I recommend a security awareness training for businesses, and what I recommend is a cyber strategy for businesses, not for only employer. For all the businesses, a cybersecurity strategy that you stay safe in 2026 and in 2027 and in the future, of course. And email protection, yes, email protection, always protection, Windows protection, not only email protection. Protection means all. We have talked about this, about email protection, about browser security, about password managers, about Windows security, all. That's not only one sense, not only one puzzle, the same as the puzzle, and all the things are integration, get inside. Yes, you can use it, and that was my presentation about best tools and best cyber strategy for under $100, under £100 or euros, whatever. And you can use these tools. There are a lot of good tools from antivirus software to password manager and backup tools. There are great backup tools for businesses, of course. And yes, security awareness training, Coursera, LinkedIn, Udemy, my blog, the blog of all the cybersecurity, the biggest cybersecurity stocks. Yes, I say this. I'm not sure how the names of the cybersecurity blogs. I read this every week and I don't know the name. You can watch it videos on YouTube, and yes, and you can go to seminars, you can watch it webinars. That's all free, and yes, you should use these things, all the things that you have a good cyber security strategy. I have written an article about this, and I will give you this presentation free to download in the notes, in the YouTube notes, and on my blog. You can get it, the slides free. And I say thank you for your attention, and we see us on the next video.